time for Late Night Love. Yes, I'm your host, Tammy Mack, and I got my girl by my side. Successful Prim is here. Hey, Successful.
So happy to work with you again.
I know. We are back at it, and baby, I love today's topic.
Oh, yeah.
I love today's topic. Let's do a midweek check-in before we get into all the good stuff, though. 2 days until the weekend. How's your week been going, Successful?
You know, it's actually gone by pretty fast. Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
It is Thursday, yeah.
So it kind of flew by, which is a good thing.
You've been working on your dissertation for your doctorate?
Yes, I have.
How's that been going?
Almost done. So right now it's in review. Hopefully I don't get any more edits back and I can just be done. Just want to finish.
What kind of edits? Like, what's one thing that they said that you needed to edit?
Oh my gosh, they'll be like, just go back and check your results, make sure it's in line with chapter 3, or make sure like this is in line with that. It's very tedious.
Yeah.
Like it's never anything that is like so huge, but it has to be perfect.
Yeah.
Like nothing is perfect though.
Well, because if you're going to be a doctor, they want you to know what the heck you talking about.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In detail.
Right.
So you can't get caught out there when somebody go, well, what about this?
Right.
You'll be like, oh, baby, I already know what that is.
Right.
What's up?
That's true.
I got that covered. You don't even want to test me.
Right.
I'm the doctor. I'm the doctor.
Right.
We're here and ready to discuss Black love in all forms. So for the next 2 hours, you'll be hearing from people off social media. You'll be hearing from yourselves as well, because look, you can call us. Yes, please do. Please give us a call, 310-369-0400. Or if you want us to see that beautiful face of yours, look at you. You looking good. You looking so good. We want to see you. You can zoom in, all right? Just click that QR code, and that is on the YouTube. Our YouTube, we're chatting on YouTube too. So if you want to chat, then today is definitely the day to chat, all right?
Yes.
We invite you to get in on those conversations today. Yeah.
Yeah, we want to talk with you and hear what you think.
For sure. Now, I like today's conversation because I feel like they talking about me. That's what I feel. Like they talking about me.
I'm not gonna lie, I did think about you a little bit.
Oh!
I mean, you have a big person.
I take it as a compliment, sis.
It's definitely a compliment.
I take it as a compliment.
It is.
It's important that people be authentic and live their lives as their full selves. And we've been talking about that a lot in today's society, about being your authentic self, not pulling any punches. Sometimes I think it's overkill because sometimes I feel like there's room for improvement. There's room for growth.
Right.
There's also room for critique from the people who love you and genuinely care for you to make changes. But everybody today is, if you don't love me how I am, then you don't have to love me. So I don't know about that. But what if your big, full personality is making it hard to date?
That's a good topic. I'm glad we're talking about that. So, have you ever been told your personality is too big, or do you know someone whose personality took up a whole space?
Girl, Successful. My personality is yes, but I know how to, like, I don't know if I know how, but sometimes like I have my ebbs and flows with my personality.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm really, really big.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm small. I'll tell you when I'm the biggest.
Okay.
When I'm hosting.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Whether I'm hosting an event,
right?
Whether I'm hosting a party, or whether I'm just hosting at my house,
right? Yeah.
I do everything big when I'm you know, having an intimate in entertainment or something for someone else. Have you ever been told your personality is too big? See, we're both radio personalities.
Right. You know what? I know we were talking to the producer earlier, and she also mentioned, like, when you walk into a room, like, people want to know, like, who you are. Your light is so big. I get that. Like, I get, who are you? You know, I don't know. People are drawn to me.
I think that's the best, when you don't have to say a word and you just walk in the room and people are like, ooh, who is that?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
She must be somebody. Who is that? So you get the whole she must be somebody.
I get that. And, you know, sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes, you know, you get the wrong people who, like, are haters and try to work to dim your light. And then you, like...
Yeah.
You know, in an awkward situation.
I remember when my program director told me he was in the gym, right? Mm-hmm. A program director is the person who kind of runs the radio station, runs the radio station, right? And so he was in the gym. Mm-hmm. And he said that I guess they knew who he was, and he was having a conversation with a woman, and the woman said, yeah, I don't listen to Tammy Mack because she's just too loud. She just do too much. And he told me that she said that, and I said, well, I guess I'm just not for her then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
not for you. That's okay.
Normally I would be like, oh, I do too much, maybe I should. But I'm like,
right.
Whatever.
Right.
I'm not for everybody.
Exactly.
At all times. And I feel like, I feel like my show is full of entertainment from the audience. It's also full of infotainment, so I give a lot of information. We don't put people down. We don't slander. We don't gossip. We don't do any of that stuff. So I feel like if I get big, that's because I'm getting big off life and getting big off love. So I don't really care when people say I'm too much on the radio because I feel like I'm too much good.
Yeah, I was going to say you exude confidence, and that also helps people, feel like, well, if she can have this confidence, if she can be this bubbly, maybe there's something that I can learn from her so I can have that too myself.
You seem to be kind of low-key quiet, though.
You know what? For me, when I get in a setting, when I know somebody and I'm comfortable, then I am more of outgoing and talkative and things like that. I kind of peep the scene, and then after I peep the scene, then you get to know me.
You relax into it. Couple of drinks and it's on, baby.
Right.
Are you someone who shifts the room with your personality? This creator has some words for wisdom for you.
If you're a person with a big personality, you'll understand this video. Have you ever walked into a space and recognized the tension? Like you could cut the tension with a knife and you cracked a joke and everybody started laughing and things just kind of picked up. Or you were in a social setting, you got into the room and you realize that nobody's mixing, mingling, talking to each other. Everybody's just on their phones, minding their business. And then you start, doing your thing, just being you, and the atmosphere shifts. Then you have that one person that will come to you and say something like, you're always doing too much. You're so extra. Let me tell you something. Never, and I mean never, and I say this with my whole chest, dim your light or shrink yourself in an environment to accommodate the insecurities of someone else. Do you know how much power you have to get into a space where there is tension or where it's just negative, and you can shift the entire atmosphere? That's power. And you need to hone that. You need to continue to be you 110%. Do not dim your light or shrink yourself to accommodate other people. They don't know who they are. Let them go be basic somewhere else. Just saying. Be you.
Yeah. Sometimes you be doing the most where you shouldn't be doing the most, though.
Yeah, there are times when, it's a time and a place,
There
of course.
are definitely some exceptions. Some people, I don't feel like everybody who says you're doing the most is a out and outright hater.
Right.
Sometimes people be doing the most where they should be sitting down and shutting the hell up.
Right, exactly.
Like at funerals. They be doing, I saw this clip where this dude did a whole hip-hop dance routine at the funeral. And then afterwards, I think he was singing a song or something.
Oh, wow.
It was weird. It was weird. But I'm sure that whoever was being buried,
enjoyed it. Looking down.
Yes. It must have been something he requested. Because I did request that as they taking my casket in, that they play Back That Ass Up.
Oh, I love that. That's a good idea.
So people would be like, oh, they doing the most. Why they playing Back That Ass Up at her funeral? Because she asked for it. Yeah. That's what she asked. Doom, doom, doom.
I love that.
Doom,
my husband says that I'm extra too. He even put that in the vows when we were he said, I love you in all your extraness. I'm like, okay, well, at least
cute.
you know.
How cute.
Yeah.
Love you and all your extraness. Yeah. But what do you think is extra about you?
I kind of think what you said when you're hosting, you want to make sure that everybody's accommodated in the best way. I'll go out my way to make sure I do if I got to get caterers or if I got to, have some type of entertainment. I like to do everything big. Like, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right. You know? Why not? You know? Like, so I think that's probably what he's referring to. Like, even for the wedding, how I went out for that, you know, made sure we was, you know, on the beach. We had the horse. We had everything. We had the violin. Like, it was a lot. But, you know, I like doing a lot.
And I think it's easy to be extra today. Well, you can be extra in different ways, right? You can be extra in the sense of everywhere you go, you have to wear a ball gown.
Oh, okay.
You know, there are some people who
they
have to have their face on their face is on at the gym, their face is on at the facial place.
That's true.
They're, you know, they got their fly outfits on no matter if they're just walking across the street to the 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee. Yeah. Their face is on, they got stilettos on, that's kind of extra. Or you could be extra with a big personality, right? Yeah. Or you could be extra in spending money all the time that you don't have, but hey, you like whatever, I'm extra.
That's so
I think
true.
I might be talking to myself. That.
But I feel like people who are extra too, of course it depends. You're confident in who you are, you know? And like she said, you can't let somebody try to dim your light or because they feel uncomfortable because they don't bring those, you know, characteristics to the table that they want to like make you feel uncomfortable.
And sometimes I wonder though if the people who are extra with the extra big personalities, are they trying to hide something? You know?
I've heard that before too about
like, are you doing
that.
the most to cover up what you feel the least?
That's true.
You feel the least love. You feel the least secure. You feel like so you have to do the most to not prove to people necessarily, but to prove to yourself that you are somebody.
Yeah, you know they say that about comedians, like.
They do say
they're
that.
Like the saddest people.
They do say that about comedians. So check out this creator's short list of signs that might be intimidating to people.
Signs that you have a strong personality that might intimidate someone. You don't let everyone into your life. Now, this is a good trait to have, honestly, bro, because half these folks out here, they be trying to get with y'all, don't even have your best interest for real. You don't realize that until it's too late. I feel like that's the only downfall about meeting new folks. Like, you don't know their true intentions until, like, you get with that person or you know them long enough. You don't crave attention, which is also a good trait. Like, it's cool to be low-key and unknown and lame. Bro, it's cool. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If it was really up to me, bro, I'd rather be rich and lame instead of, like, having money and famous, bro. That's just me. It's like a whole lot of people can just make up these narratives about you, like, you don't even know about. You don't need anybody's approval. You're not trying to look cool for nobody. You don't give a what they talking about. I like that. I like people like that. You are repelled by ignorance, idiocy, and insensitivity. You hate small talk, especially if you're a person that's about your money and somebody ain't on the same page as you. You don't feel the need to talk to them. You're a good listener. It's like you like to observe the room. You don't really like to talk for real, or you feel like you don't have the need to talk. You don't put up with excuses. If you feel like you can get better for yourself and they're not on the same page as you, you quick to leave. And I respect that.
Okay, he's got some good points.
Wow, I love what he was saying. I mean, that's so true. Like, a lot of those characteristics really does show, like we were saying, that you're really, like, confident within yourself, you know, and people see that, and it does probably make them feel uncomfortable and jealous and trying to figure out how you even got to that point in your life. You know, and like I was saying, too, like, I like to observe, you know, when I do talk, of course, you know, it's meaningful. And then, you know, I get into conversations and, you know, but I get comfortable. But at the same time, I don't feel like I have to, like, be the person to start the conversation or be, like, the loudest in the room to get attention.
Get the party pumping.
Yeah, because, you know, it just naturally comes, I think.
You know, I love a quiet man. Like, I am turned on by a quiet man. Like, loud men who jump up and down when the song come on, or who, you know, just got to be out front talking and
in every girl face.
Yeah. Or every girl in his face, whichever way it goes. Yeah. But I love, like, a subdued, quiet man who just kind of sitting back chilling and his presence is felt in the room without him saying a word, and he's kind of like, who is that?
Right. It does make you curious. Yeah, it makes you want to try to get to know who that person is, and you see that they're not trying to crave attention or trying to do too much to make people notice who they are. So
yeah, that's what it is. I feel like a man who doesn't crave attention is a strong, solid man.
I agree.
That's what what I feel. I think that's what I see in a quiet man without the whole big personality. So a lot of times when I see a man with a big personality, I'm thinking he not really checking for my team anyway.
Maybe.
That's a thought, but I don't know.
That's true, too. That is so true, too. Because you could, try to understand, like, okay, well, why is he, talking to everybody? Like, why is he...
Right. What is going on? Why is he the showman?
Yeah.
I mean, but that type of man for me is like a cool dude who I would hang out with, have fun with, be friends with, act goofy with, and all that stuff. Like,
yeah, because I wouldn't want my man I don't want to feel like you for everybody. Because that's kind of what it'll make you feel like, okay, you accessible. Anybody can get to you. Anybody can talk to you,
I wonder if men feel that way about women. When women, are you too accessible? You for everybody because you have this big personality, or because you take up the space in the room? If you're a man, call in. Women, when you see women who have these large personalities and basically is the life of the party?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, I got to stay away from her? Call us, 310-369-0400, 310-369-0400. Later in the show, creative director Brice D. Vic is joining us on Late Night Love, and we'll have more after the break.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time!
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
All right, to 11, say click boom. Late Night Love on YouTube channel, or drop comment in the chat. We love to hear from you. We want to know what you think. Maybe we'll shout you out during the show.
For sure.
And give us a call, 310-369-0400.
Or you can use your QR code, the QR code on our YouTube channel if you want to zoom in. Or you can get us in the chat. Go ahead, chat it up, baby, chat it up. Why might someone's big personality cause some challenges when dating?
Men could be intimidated by that.
Ooh.
Yeah, you have a woman that's exuding confidence and powerful and, maybe making more than him,
Mixing and mingling with the people in the room.
Yeah.
Knows how to talk to people, knows how to network and bring the crowd to her and build resources.
Yeah. And has that light that we were talking about. Some men really do get intimidated by that.
Yeah.
And know how to respond.
Ooh. Do you, men? Do you get intimidated by women with big personalities? Is that why women with big personalities perhaps don't have loved ones? I know Jennifer Lewis, actress Jennifer Lewis, has talked about it often with her big personality. And man, I love that Jennifer Lewis. Yeah. When I met her one day, I cannot on this show say the things that she said. Right. But she used to be on a television show called Strong Medicine, and I did a guest star on that show. Oh, nice. And I wanted to meet her. Yeah. And so it was lunchtime. I said, I'm going to go to her dressing room and meet her. And I knocked on the door. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah. And she said, I can't say what she said, so I'm going to fill it in with a different word. Okay. She said, who the hell is it? Girl, I ran away from that room like the cowardly lion from the Wizard of Oz. I was like,
oh, so she's like that all the time.
She was like, who the hell is it? I was like, ooh. I messed up her lunch.
How long was she still married, or you said she's not?
She wasn't married at the time because actually I did go back. Okay. And I tapped very lightly again. Okay. And I said, it's Tammy Mack. And she said, oh, hell, come on in, girl. And so I went in and I told her I wanted to meet her. Yeah. And, I was a fan and inspired by her. Yeah. And then I said, go ahead, eat your lunch. I don't want, I was trying to be respectful. I was like, go ahead, eat your lunch. It's all good. And she was like, oh, a whole bunch of curse words. Yeah. And she was like, sit your ass down. And we talked for the entire lunch break. And it was fantastic. And she talked to me about men and the men in her life. And she did, she said that a man, like she was saying, basically saying a man who wanted to be with her needed to know that she had all this. Yeah. I got all this. Either you can ride this roller coaster or you can get off. That's literally what she said.
How does it work for her? Like, are the men, taking that? Or?
I don't know, but I don't know. I just remember her saying, I got a big house, honey. I got a big house. And my house, you go around the block, you come around the next block, and you go around the third block. Yeah. All of those blocks are my house. All of them. So if you want to be with me, you have to know that I have all of this. And if you want to ride this roller coaster, you gotta know. Okay.
Well, listen, that does take a strong man.
That's what I was thinking when I was sitting there. I was like, whoa. But I dare ask her if she was dating or not.
Right. You gotta be able for that one.
You got to be able, baby. Okay. Why do we like those people and dislike them at the same time?
They're fun to hang out with. Definitely.
But why do we dislike them too? I think it's that they do too much. It's the too much part.
Sometimes you gotta know how to turn it off. All the time could be a lot,
All the time could be exhausting.
Yes.
And that's why we sometimes don't care for them. Because it's like, oh, not today. Yeah. Today too?
So we do have another clip. So does outspoken automatically equal villain? Take a listen to this creator share.
Okay, do with this take what you will, but I feel like when you are more outspoken, extroverted, not necessarily even more opinionated, but just like comfortable speaking out on things, it's very easy for somebody to paint you as the villain. Like, because you're saying something, you're wrong because you're not being passive or because you're not letting someone, whatever. But I feel like it's so easy just immediately in someone's like, not even necessarily in their delivery, but in the fact that something's being delivered, it's easy to just be like, oh, because you're saying something negative or you're wrong or you're whatever. And like for me, for example, like I always have something to say about everything. And I also always, and I said that like in a way that probably would have been perceived as negative, but it really is not. Like I'm trying to get clarification, but because I took the authority and the initiative to do it, it's easy for you to just assume like that I'm going to say something negative or I'm popping off. And that's literally never the case. And then furthermore, something else on this topic that really blows me all the time is that the person who is on the other end of receiving the person who's saying whatever, almost always, you're not even trying to hear what I'm saying. You're literally just so pressed to paint the person as the aggressor or the villain that it's like whatever they say is wrong. And that's just so weird to me because it's like people have more like I can't speak for other people, but for me, like, I talk with my hands. I have a very deep voice. Like, for a woman, I have a very deep voice. So, like, it's coming off as aggressive, and the whole time I'm literally just saying something to you. I'm giving my opinion. I'm telling you how I feel about something, like, but you're so backwards that you're literally just trying to paint me as the villain. Is so weird.
I have two things to say about that.
Okay.
When I think about that, I think about Amanda Seales because she's very outspoken.
Yeah,
she's very well versed, well read, well educated,
she is.
and specifically on Black history because that's her thing, right? And no matter what she says, she's always painted as a villain,
right?
And a lot of people just they can't receive what she says, which is unfortunate because a lot of times she's got lessons that can be learned.
Right. People do that. If they don't like you, it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong or if they even feel indifferent about it. They're just going to always go against you if they don't like you. You're too bright. You're shining too much. You know, a lot of people like you. They don't like you.
Yeah.
It's so many different reasons.
And then when she talks about her deep voice and how she comes across, I wrote a book about it.
Really?
It's called Black Women Are Too Loud, Yet Not Loud Enough.
Wow.
I wish I had a picture to show you my book right now because the book is all about our topic today, right?
Yeah.
And when I hear her say, people think that I'm coming across aggressive or like they tag it with a negative tone.
Yeah.
And we as Black women, we're not trying to be aggressive. We're not trying to be condescending. We just speak with so much passion.
Right.
And the passion gets lost in translation. And it becomes angry Black woman.
Right.
Right? And so for that reason, a lot of times, we tend to dim our light just so that people can receive what we have to say.
I know that happens a lot in the workplace. Like, we feel like, oh, it's not a lot of us, you know, we can't really say too much, or they're going to think we're upset and angry, you know, just by voicing our opinion, just because, you know, we are Black women. So I definitely get that and agree.
Yeah, well, get my book too then.
Got it.
Black Women Are Too Loud, Yet Not Loud Enough on Amazon right now, or you can, just hit me in the DM and we can work that out.
So we have somebody from the chat. Edge says, can't get a word in edgewise with some big personality types. Not all, but most just don't hear you.
Oh, that's a point so when we ask, why do we like and dislike them? That's a good reason to dislike big personalities because they don't share. And I've always said my light is so bright that it shines on other people. You know what I mean? Like it shines on other people. That's how bright my light is. Everybody get a little piece of it. But if your light is shining bright and you dimming everybody else's, it's no good. And that's when people stop liking you because you're not sharing the light.
And you know what? I noticed that too in friend groups. Like sometimes, you know, I have different sets of friends, and I notice my big personality friends, they never get along. Like, they never like each other. It's because they are fighting, you know,
for
their light.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, that makes sense.
That's why we don't introduce some of our friends to the other friends for that reason. Because we know in our hearts, oh, no, they wouldn't work. Oh, no, they wouldn't work. Oh, no, they're going to fight by the time it's over with. Yeah, exactly.
All right, we have another clip. So your boldness can change a room. It's your job to pick if it's a positive or negative experience. Listen closely to this soothing share from the Maximum 777.
Bold, courageous, outspoken, direct personalities. Women that exhibit those characteristics are often judged more than any woman on the planet. I just left out of a meeting. The presenter was bold, courageous, and outspoken, direct personality. Initially, I admired her presence because her strength exuded the entire room. But then I began to pay attention to the temperature of the room, the eyes of the audience. Initially, they were eager to see, but then they got turned off real quick. I'd like to say to you that if you are that woman that I'm talking about, because you can't help it, we're direct and bold. But sometimes we have to figure out how to find the balance and deliver the message with the softness that connects.
I think that's the difference between black women and white women, if I should be so bold to say that. Yeah, white women, they have not the Karens of the world, right? Not those, but the ones that tend to get what they want otherwise from men are very, they have a very submissive attitude, right? Very low-key, very soft-spoken. Meanwhile, we black women, we tend to be a little bit bolder, a little bit edgier when it comes to speaking. And I'm not exactly sure where that comes from, but...
Well, maybe because we've had to fight, like we've had to fight to be heard, have to fight to be respected, to be seen.
Yeah.
And we see our mothers and aunts and grandmothers, that's how they get things done. So it's inherited. So we believe that's how we're able to get our point across. If not, then we'll be walked over and disrespected.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. You said it. Fiery women be that calm man's blessing. Should we? How do we do that? Check out the share from Black American Bad Boy Now.
Look, quiet guys don't seek out loud, fiery women. They seek us out. 1 minute we're in our own little world, ducked off from everybody. We think nobody's paying attention. Then all of a sudden you got a wife, 2 kids, and you're about to buy a house. What? Quiet guys are literally sitting there minding their business until a woman comes along and says, you know what? You and I not being together, that's an issue. And I get it. That's why y'all like us. We're calm enough to see through all the excitement. See, quiet guys are the embodiment of it is what it is. We've people watched enough to the point where we understand that people are just going to be themselves regardless if it's good, bad, ugly, sinister, whatever. But that fiery woman that we have, she ain't gonna let that slide. And it's not that we can't handle it or we're too weak or too scared. It's just it doesn't matter that much to us. And I think that's why we like fiery women, is because you have the capacity to give a damn. Quiet guys are built with this internal mechanism that allows us to just let that go. A fiery woman is a blessing to a quiet guy simply because it helps him balance himself out. In our reality, we balance each other out. She learns how to chill the F out. I learn how to care about things a whole lot more. And that's what it's really all about, right? Growth. Becoming better than you were the day before. But no, y'all come find us. It's not the other way around.
I like that.
I love that. That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. The man that's in the room that doesn't have to be out in everybody's faces. And
that's definitely me and my husband, for sure.
Yeah.
I am I'm like, why are you not paying attention to me? He was like, I look, I ain't trying. I am outdone by the Tammy show.
Yeah.
He's like, I am uninterested in the Tammy show. And I'm like, how can you be married to me and uninterested in the Tammy show at the same time? That doesn't even go. Like, dude, but he's so quiet, and I'll be ready to go off on people. I mean, I will when I feel it's necessary, but I'm also submissive enough to those times to where he says, hey, I got this.
Yeah.
Step back. I don't need you to say nothing.
Exactly.
Hey, you got it.
Right. Exactly.
So you, boo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm like a chihuahua. I'm like this. Hold on now. I'm ready to go. And then if he doesn't say, step back, I got this, and I feel like I need to get it, it's God.
Yeah. People say that's how me and my husband are too. Like, I'm more the person when we out, I'm like, come on, let's dance, let's do this, let's do that. He'll be, kind of sitting in the corner or do something. I'm like, let's do the karaoke, let's do that. So, I think that really works in relationships.
Yeah, the whole yin and yang thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. After the break, Brice D. Vic is here. More late night love when we return.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
I know you're going through a lot. I wonder if you know that we can get help. Let's see how far we can go. Love, your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. Have you ever dated someone who was just too much, just a huge personality that takes up too much room? You can't even breathe in it, just sucks all the air out of it. Call us and tell us now, or are you that person and you don't feel like it sucks the air out of the room? You feel like, hey, I come in the room and life breathes. I breathe life into the room. 310-369-0400. That's the number to hit us on, or you can chat with us on the YouTube channel. And you can zoom in if you'd like. How about that?
Yes.
Award-winning master teacher, choreographer, creative director, and movement architect for some of the biggest, most recognizable artists in the game. Performance after performance, Brice delivers a whole lot of heat to the audience via our favorite superstars. Take a look.
Why do we create? Because we create to inspire, and we inspire to create. We storytell through art, dance, music, and film. We connect. We create because we can. We create because we will.
Southside Jamaica, Queens and it's crazy, Queens and it's crazy, Queens and it's crazy.
Brice D. Vic, what
Yes, welcome to Late Night Love, Brice.
How you doing?
Who's in the background? Who are your records?
This is when I worked with the Baby, and the other one is Hamilton. And there's a few others.
So you performed on Hamilton?
No, worked part of the production with Ashanti.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, wow. So tell us a little bit about what a creative director does for artists, and how does your role show up in performances?
A creative director is someone who specializes in branding. We bring the brand alive, whether it's choreography, the vision. If the artist or the brand has a vision, we are the ones who bring it alive and make it all come together. And my position from the artist, I do a little more than the creative direction. You know, I'm the choreographer, I'm the stylist to the dancers, the visionary with the lights, the positioning of the set design as well. And sometimes I'll go over the set list with the DJs and whatever the artist and my vision comes up with, we make it happen.
So in the world of entertainment, we all have to have a big personality. Brice, do you do too much?
No, I don't do enough.
Oh, really? Oh, well, tell us about that.
I see you. Right. Okay.
No, listen, okay, how do I put this? All right, let me start by this. I was raised by Black women at home, strong Black women. My dance teachers, strong Black women, and some of my big clients, strong Black women. So I've been around strong personalities. So that's A. The B side of me is it's in me to have a big, boisterous, eccentric style and also personality. You know, I'm not a person that anyone can walk over, especially in this business. Now, I know you guys are talking from a woman's point of view, and I heard y'all, and I love y'all point of view. I understand it, I get it, And but from a creative point of view, you know, it's tough in our business as well. I'm not saying, oh, I'm a Black woman who's been gotta have my voice heard, but in the entertainment business, you definitely have to be strong, and you definitely have to, as a Black man, especially being in those rooms, you have to have a strong vision and a strong personality to get your point across, or people will walk all over you, and then you know, you're just doing a regular smuggler job, and you don't want to do that. You know, you have to have some type of confidence when you walk in a room.
So with
Raised by a Black woman, that's where I got my confidence from. So
right, I love that. So with your hair and tattoos, would that come from the creative side, or is that the personality side?
I think it was my personality. You know, before I even started dancing, I would always rock, like, I don't know, like a black nail. I thought that was cool when the rock star people was doing it. So I was doing that way back when, and I appreciate my outlet. Like my mom, they never ever said, no, you don't do that. They let me have freedom of expression. So that was more of my personality than more of my creative side. And I just love fashion. So yeah, and to be honest, yeah.
You're like, yeah, go ahead. No, I mean, but when you describe big personality, you're saying, when I hear you speak about it, you're saying basically standing up for yourself and being, I guess, kind of just making sure being assertive. But being assertive, Brice, is different than having a big personality and doing too much, right? Being assertive comes with whatever business you're a part of, if you're at the top level of the game, like yourself. But being a big personality is, and we said this name already, is Jennifer Lewis, right? So those are two different things. Is when people love you in the room, and then they're like, okay, she got to leave the room now. That kind of thing. So is that you, or yay or nay on that?
No, nay. I'm not a big too much person. I'm very, to believe it or not, I'm very introverted. I don't like clubs. I don't like going out. I'm very, very quiet. So that's why, like, style, like the saying, don't judge a book by its cover. I'm very much, when I'm not working or on the road, I'm home chilling. A lot of people think I'm turned up at parties.
Yeah.
No, that's never been me.
If that's your home you're in right now, you look like you be chilling in it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got a real chill vibe, brother. It's got a real chill vibe.
I made sure that, like, my sanctuary is very cool. I don't really like all the attention, to be honest with you. Like, to me, this is me. This is authentic me. And I don't do it like, let's do the blonde hair so you can keep up with the young folk. Let's put on black. I usually wear like black nails or whatever, but you know, everyone's doing it now, so I gave that up. But all of my style, my tattoos, the tattoos on the face, that's organically me. It wasn't a gimmick. Like I'm not a gimmick, so I don't think that I am a do too much person when you go into a room.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk about the dating. This is late night love. So do you prefer a person who has a big personality? Because you're describing yourself now as a not that big of a personality and an introvert. So do you prefer a person would you consider yourself laid back at all?
I'm very laid back.
Really?
I am.
People definitely would not think that with the hair
you're
and
right.
the tattoos.
I'm very laid back.
I get why you say judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you can't do.
I'm a very private person, and I'm a very laid back person. Like when I'm working, that's Bryce D. Vic. When I'm not working, I'm Bryce home chilling in sweatpants and I'm a big, huge Joker fanatic fan. I'm in some Joker sweatpants and a t-shirt and watching television. That's me.
Do you think people with big personalities have problems dating?
Problems dating.
Like
big personality.
Is it hard for them to find people?
I get the question. Hard. Perhaps it could be hard. I think that there's a piece to everyone's puzzle. I think that there's someone out there for everyone. So if you are organic and genuine about who you are, and God didn't make no mistakes. If you are loud and and you have like this annoying laugh that will annoy me, but that is authentically you, you be who you are no matter what. And if you're on a date and someone don't like it, then that's not for you. That person's not for you. You might walk in 3 months, 3 years, 5 years, and find the right person that's going to look at you and be like, yo, that's my baby right there with that annoying ass laugh and that big personality and kicking, like I said, Jennifer Lewis, like kicking up and wow, everyone's going to love that 24/7. You know what I mean? But don't ask for someone to take the lead and you dominate them. Because for me, I ain't no punk, and I'm not going to be dominated at all, period. Like, I can be laid back, but you're not going to tell me what to do, how to do it, and have this big personality and chump me. You know, there's a difference. You know, I'm laid back. If you want to go and do whatever you want, go ahead, you know, chill.
Right.
I love what you just said, because that actually brings me to our next question, which is, how could it pose a threat having such a big personality? So you talked a little bit about it. Can you talk a little bit more?
Yes, you're about to get me in trouble. See, let me
let's hear it.
Let me reel it back in. I think that, how can I put this in a political way? I think that it's not a threat. I really don't know how to really answer that.
Now, be real. You know how to answer it. Just say it. You know what to say.
Go for it.
No, what I am going to say is, I think people should just really relax and be kind and just don't be.
That is definitely not what you
said. So Bryce. So Bryce, I'm bopping. I cannot with you.
Almost got me.
So you really think that? You think that people should just be cool? Like, how can you tell a big personality to just be cool? You can't do that. Are they then not being their authentic selves?
If you're, okay, you have to know when to scale it back, in my opinion, right? If you're on I'm probably going to contradict myself, right? If you're on a date, you don't want to give all of you right then and there. You feel me? But you slowly let people know. For me, if I'm going to go on a date, if I got a fly hat, I'm gonna wear a hat. But you got to know under this hat it's going to be blonde hair. And you got to be okay with it. You got to know that, like, I might do all rings. You got to know that I might wear a studded jacket. But I'm not going to reveal all of that in the first date. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be like, this is me. It's gradually. And to me, that's organic.
Okay.
You know,
I
think that it's time. It's a rhythm. It's a rhythm to have, to get to know someone.
So can you give an example? Because that was real politically correct. So what is an example if you on a date with somebody and they doing too much? Just say it, Bryce. What is it? What can they do that's like too much? Like, that's a immediate turn off. Your personality is cool to hang out, probably be friends. May have somebody to hook you up with, but it's not for me.
Okay, an example of do too much. A restaurant, maybe like a Michelin star restaurant, or a chill atmosphere. The ambiance is real cool, and your significant other is there, just acting like a fool. Yo, I want one shot. Hey, you know, the waiter coming around. What's up? See, I like the way you pour drink. It's like,
yeah.
It's more of a, like, that for me, for Bryce. That's like, I'm not changing anybody. I think be who you are. But for me, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I get that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to judge nobody. That's why I'm trying to
definitely
be correct, because I don't want anyone coming at me saying I'm judging. But be who you are. But for me, my liking, that I need, I like to be in the cut. Like, are we good? Like, I like calmness.
Are you in the cut though? Your fashion is according to yourself, is kind of out there. Your face tattoos is out there. Your blonde hair is out there. So are you really in the cut?
Yeah, I would say so. I think that I'm current. I think that this is what because back in the day when Mike Tyson put the tattoo on his face, everyone was like, oh my God. But now I can go in corporate buildings now and it's considered normal. Oh, you're an artist. You must work with somebody. And then you get I'm gonna be political. You get the people, oh, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay, a rapper. But, so now it's a little, I feel that I am in the cut. It's just, all right, yeah, I don't think.
Well, you definitely light up a room. I don't think you in the cut because when you walk in, people gonna notice you. Like
that's
in a good way though. Like you said, it's artsy, like you definitely are out there working in a creative space and that's dope,
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. May I ask a question?
Go ahead.
So today I was on a train, right, New York, and I seen someone and it was a heterosexual couple and the dude muscles and the girl was, think she had to be Latina, whatever. She had a Chanel bag. Y'all know what Chanel bags is, right? Like the medium-sized Chanel bag. And he had a crossbody, tiny little pocketbook. I didn't come from that era. Again, not judging nobody, but they were happy, loving, da-da-da-da. Would y'all date someone with a man little purse thing?
Oh, would we date someone with a man purse?
That's personality, like aesthetically, that's personality as well. Would you date someone whoever with a little purse, pouch,
so
whatever you call it?
The difference is if I saw him, would I date him if he approached me, right? If the man purse situation, like you just said, it sounds real cute, to be honest. It sounds like a very cute little bag. It sounds like something I would want. The way you described it, it was a crossbody and it was a small little Chanel. I'm like, first of all, that's, unless you got it from Santee Street or somewhere in the backwoods, that's a lot of money right there. But I would if it looked good on him and I was attracted to him.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. If he looked good, I was attracted to him, and his whole fit was like, I love a well-dressed man, especially one that's kind of like different from everybody else and has a little creative, swag about him. Like, I like that. Like, that's a turn on to me.
I agree. Same. Like, to me, that's swaggy. So, and then I don't like carrying all my stuff, so we can put it in your purse. We good.
But you said
it was a little purse. You couldn't even put much in there. It was looking around to see what you could put in there. It was literally.
I'm good with it. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you the man I'm not gonna date though, Bryce. You said he had muscles and stuff, right? If he had on some Speedos with his junk like just kind of poking, that's an immediate no, boo. That's a no, boo.
I was looking at all
we
that.
got somebody from the chat. We got somebody from the chat that want to ask you a question. What about the dancers you look for? Do you look for dancers with big personalities or someone with subtle personalities? That's a good question.
I look for someone
who can dance,
dance, and who can follow instructions. And I don't want them to be like this. I don't run like a boot camp or anything like that. But it's not really about your personality as we work, because it's more of a dictatorship. And I work with dancers who need to do a job and we're not friends. You're my workers. And again, I'm not running a camp, but I'm very strict when it comes down to, we're here for a job. I don't want to blur the lines of friendship or whatever, but on stage, I need for you to go ham. That's where you show your personality. Take everything out and there you go. Be a star on stage. I don't need you to be a star in rehearsal.
Have you gotten rid of a dancer because their personality kind of destroyed the atmosphere or the energy of the project?
Good question.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I interview now for dancers, for any tours or whatever, and I want to, before even the auditions, I have a conversation with them via Zoom or FaceTime, because I want to see what they're going to bring to the table, what their energy is, if they're a diva, if their work ethics. I can tell a person by talking to them in about maybe a minute if my personality and their personality can get along. And it's all about the artist and the vision. So if they're going to come in and be, sorry to go, yo, they're gonna come in and be all of that, and I want this, and I need my break, and da-da-da. Whoa, that's a little bit much. I got you. I know the rules, but I got you.
So, Brice, what advice would you give to somebody with a bright, huge disposition who's looking for love? So they're looking for love, but, you know, they have a huge personality.
I think with your huge personality looking for love, you need to stand on business and know exactly who you are first, and know that, yo, whatever you put out there, you got to be good with it. You good with it? All right. That's step number one. Know yourself, fall in love with yourself first. Know exactly what you want, what you envision, manifest exactly what you want. And then when you put that energy out in the world, in my opinion, I believe you put out, it'll come back into you. So yeah. It's okay. And again, I want to reiterate, like, be your authentic self, because again, God didn't make no mistakes on making us. And if you are who you are, then you go out there and be, because and pray on it. Put it out in the universe. Like, yo, this is what I want. I'm ready for it. And when you get it, cherish it. Don't get it and just say, all right, I got it now, and now I'm back to my old habits, and this is not what I want. You didn't send me the right one, da-da-da-da. You know, that.
Wow, Brice, it's been so awesome having you. This is my first time meeting you, talking to you.
Yes.
My brother, you are all that and then some. So I appreciate the conversation. I love you. Love your personality, whether it's calm or big. I love it.
And the hair and the tattoos.
Yeah.
Love it all.
All you need now is one of them little bitty purses around strapped across.
No, I can't get no little purse. I can't. That's one thing I can't get with.
Where can we keep up with you online, Brice?
Just Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's all Brice Vic or Bryce D Vic on Twitter.
And what project are you working on now? Can we know?
Yeah, I'm going on some spot dates. Actually, Saturday we have a show with Pitbull, Ludacris, and Ashanti. Nice. I'm doing that show in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Saturday. And the weekend of Labor Day, I think we'll be in DC, Ashanti, and September. Every weekend we're out on the road. So please just keep up with my Instagram and all my posts. And
will do. If you come to Los Angeles, I'm gonna hit you up so I can
I'll be there. I'll be there the day before my birthday, September 6th, Los Angeles. Hit me up.
I will. I will. Thank you so much, Brice. More late night love when we return.
Thank you for having me. All right, you guys. Bye-bye.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I am Tammy Mack, and she is
successful.
Yes, she is indeed. And because I'm sitting by her side, so am I. How about that? And we're holding it down midweek, and we want to know, is it difficult to date with a big, bright personality? Has anyone ever told you your shine is too bright? They got to put glasses on. They can't see. They need some shade. Successful. Do you think someone who wants to dim your light is actually jealous of you?
I think so.
Really?
That's a huge possibility. Because why would you want to dim somebody's light? Just think about that. Obviously, there's something there that you don't want them to have. So maybe that's even envious.
Ooh.
You know, because jealousy, that's kind of a natural feeling like, oh, I wish I had a house at that age, or I wish I had a husband. But, you know, you want to dim, so you're working against somebody to take away what they are contributing to the world. So, yeah, you could be envious. I think so. What do you think?
It's hard for me to say. I mean, I know that exists, but I'm not really a person to dim people's light. Because I feel like the more light, the brighter the world.
Yeah, we could work together
right.
too.
So if you bring in your light and I bring my light, and then we just light up the whole place. You can't lose, right?
Yeah.
I've never really been one to dim anybody's light.
Yeah.
I don't like to see people when people do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, you know, it's sad when people do that, because it just shows that there's a lot of work that they need to do on themselves. And more than likely, people can see that. Like, you can see somebody that's jealous or envious or is trying to do something to make themselves look better than the next. You know, that stands out. And people are turned off by that, and it actually works against them.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm like, I don't know about dimming people's lights. I did a whole showcase with Vanessa Bell Calloway, and we did it for 5 years, where we put people on stage in order for them to shine their light in front of industry people. You know, people like the Robert Townsends of the world and John Singleton, may he rest in peace, and Leah Daniels Butler. I mean, we put people on so that people could see the light that they brought into a room. And I stand by, if I see somebody talented and they light shining, I'm trying to be in the light too.
Right.
I'm trying to find out what can we do together so that we can just blow the spot up.
Exactly. Yeah.
I am not trying to dim lights.
Yeah.
And so, but I think when people are trying to dim lights, it's more of an insecurity type of thing.
Definitely insecurity.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people are insecure, they do things that maybe shows that they don't even have any moral compass, you know, because they may do things to make themselves do anything.
I was wondering, what do people do to dim your light? What does that look like?
I would say there's so many things, like talking bad about you, spreading, you know, gossip that's not true. Or if this is like somebody that's a friend and you didn't know that they were jealous of you and trying to dim your light, maybe secrets that you did tell them, you know, that could harm you. They're putting it out there, or anything, stopping you from getting a job, you know.
Right. Yeah.
There's a lot of things people could try to do.
Well, Ngozi Robinson took us to church with this share. Check it out.
Ever been told you're too loud, too intense, too much? Let's be real. That's often code for, you won't shrink to make me feel safe. Jesus flipped tables. The prophets cried out in the streets. Power has always sounded too loud to the ears of those used to silence. Womanist theology teaches us that our boldness is survival, and it's sacred. Liberation theology reminds us that comfort is not a fruit of the Spirit. Truth is. Let them flinch. You were never meant to whisper. Today's challenge: say something boldly that you usually soften. No apologies. Comment, too bold to shrink, and tag someone who refuses to quiet their calling. From the mouth of a daughter of thunder, I won't lower my voice to match their fragility.
That's my book in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Black women are too loud, yet not loud enough. Check it out on Amazon.
No, seriously.
Who knew the show was gonna be my topic?
Yeah, I mean, because that's so relatable.
Yeah.
Like you said, like Black women, we are in these spaces to where a lot of people are intimidated by us because we do have to not be loud, but be assertive, you know? We have to make sure that we do stand on business.
Right. And I would like to say this, too, because I do talk about it in the book a little bit. One of the reasons why Black women are too loud is because oftentimes our voices go unnoticed, right? Whenever we are trying to say things like, there's a big problem with maternal health today, and with Black women losing their babies or losing their lives because doctors don't believe them when they say something's not right. It's the same thing with the health industry. When doctors don't believe that, hey, we have a pain here or we have something here, and people don't believe us when we say things. And so we have to be loud about it just to get your attention. But the part where we're not loud enough is the reason why we are not loud enough is because a lot of times when we are loud, we get tagged angry Black woman or aggressive or extra or too much. And so we decide, hey, maybe I should listen to them and maybe I'll get my point across if I'm not as loud. So a lot of times we are loud and then we realize, oh, snap, this is not boding well for us. So we pull back on the being loud and we're not loud enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no right answer.
Right.
Because like you said, when you are loud, it's too loud to them. But when you're not loud, you don't get anything done.
Get nothing done.
It's really hard. And it does go back to the dating, how, you know, men say that the white women are, you know, more...
A little more submissive, a little quieter.
They listen.
They listen, right, exactly. I want to say this. We as Black women, we listen to y'all. We hear what y'all say. We listen. But then we start going into execute mode. So as you saying what you saying, we trying to figure out how to make whatever you talking about happen.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing like having a Black woman by your side.
And I was gonna say that too, because we're more of a teammate. You know, like you said, by your side. Like, so
exactly.
You say this is what we should do. You're leading. Okay, well, let's get it done, and this is how it has to get done. You know.
Yeah, so you say, hey, I want to be a real estate broker. So we get loud and we go looking for, you know, like, hey, you in real estate? I need, can you give me some tips? You know, we trying to do some real estate. So we get loud. You tell me you trying to be a teacher. I'm at the school. I'm up at a school. I'm like, hey, y'all hiring over here? Yeah, because my husband trying to be a teacher and I was looking for the positions. So what you got going on? You tell me you want to pay the house off in 10 years instead of 30 years. I'm at the bank like, hey, so how can we knock this down into 10 years versus 30 years? Because my husband say we try to get out of this debt before we die so we can live our lives great. You know what I'm saying? How we do it? Like, that is the loud that we are.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We get it done.
Ain't nothing like a loud woman by your side with a big personality who can get things done, baby.
Right.
We moving mountains over here. In order to move a mountain, you got to be loud. You got to be like, hey!
And look good while doing it.
Hello.
But I love those examples. That's true, because that's really what it is. You know, we execute.
Yes. Dia Mindset Coach encourages us to live bold and not shrink. Listen.
Hey, boo, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I just wanted to come on here and remind you that you need to be living boldly and out loud, okay? Stop trying to minimize yourself. Stop trying to shrink yourself to be palatable to somebody else that freaking don't have a quench and the appetite for your greatness. You are not for them. So live out loud. Live boldly. That's what you are here to do. That's what you are here to be, is to be authentically yourself, 100%, and to continue to flourish and to become more and more of yourself. Don't try to minimize yourself and limit yourself of who you are destined to be so you can be accommodating for somebody else. That is not your job. Let them drown and bask in your greatness, in your aura, Okay? Don't dim your star for somebody else. Shine bright like a diamond, okay? Have a good day.
Let them drown.
Bask in your aura.
Let them drown, as she
that.
says. Yeah, let them drown. I'm with it. Let them drown, baby. But now, we've got all of these videos of people saying, live bold, live loud. Are too many people doing this today?
You know what? I think
Is there a happy medium somewhere?
And maybe if we all did this, we can cut out some of the haters, you know, and then we can work together. I feel like when you work together, you get more accomplished and more done. You know, of course, in the industry that we're in, it's real cutthroat. But, you know, I remember first working with you, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm working with Tammy Mack. But you're so welcoming. You made me feel so comfortable, you know, and I was like, okay, well, this is easy. You know, so I think
thank you, successful.
Yeah, that helps too. Like when you're confident in yourself, when you share your light, you don't try to dim somebody else's light, you make magic happen, you know. So if more people was like that, I think, you know. Yeah.
Well, we've got more Tammy Mack, more successful. We too much and we love it, baby. So if you want too much, stay right here. More Tammy Mack, more successful. More late night love when we return.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Okay, welcome back. It's time for more late night love. So how do our personalities impact our relationships? When people meet you, aren't they normally attracted to your personality, Tammy?
Ooh, only if you're ugly.
So why would someone want to change that when they meet you? You're so crazy.
Only if they're ugly. You know, when people be like, she's got a great personality.
That's true.
That means she's ugly, right?
That is so true.
Like, no, you'll love her. She's got a great personality.
Yeah.
Okay, let me stop.
No, you're so right, though. But why do you think people would want to change that? Like, if they liked you, but they want to, I don't know.
Well, you know, research shows that when you like someone, right, the thing that you're attracted to soon becomes the thing that you hate.
Wow, that is so true.
So if you have someone with a big personality and you like them, you meet them, I don't know, let's just say you meet them at, I don't know, what events do people be having? At a picnic.
Yeah.
Let's say you meet them at a picnic and they're playing some house music, and they dancing and they jamming to the house music, and they going around saying, "Hey, come on, dance with me! Hey, come on, dance with me! Hey, come on, dance with me!" And you're like, "Oh yeah." I'm like, okay, so check her out. And then you start dating her, and then maybe y'all get into a committed relationship, and you've had one too many times when she's gone to the picnic talking about, "Hey, come on, dance with me. Hey, come on, dance with me. Hey, come on, dance with me." She's like, "Why don't you sit your down sometimes?"
That is so true.
And then in the same vein, let's say you decide you see this man who's real chill and reserved at the club, right? He laid back. He ain't, checking for the ladies. He ain't talking much. And, for some reason you go over to him, say, "Hey, you want to dance?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll dance." Y'all dance, get into a committed relationship. Now you get too much of him being laid back, being relaxed. And you're like, "Well, why don't you do something? Why you all never talking? And why you?" But it's the same thing that attracted you to him.
Wow, that is so true. Actually, we have somebody in the chat. LaToya Ray says, "My husband is an introvert and I'm an extrovert, so it works out for us. He doesn't like talking to people, and I don't mind that, so it's a balance."
Okay, yeah, that means he'll never cheat, I guess. So you're good, girl.
But don't they say watch out for the quiet ones?
They do say watch out for the quiet ones. What's her name?
LaToya?
LaToya?
Yeah.
LaToya. Are you watching out for your husband? Because they say watch out for the quiet people.
Girl,
Friend of Late Night Love, I am Truth Hurts 357 thinks loudmouth women are single ones. Let us know what you think Let us know what you think after this clip.
You show me a loudmouth woman, and I'll show you a single one. 9 times out of 10, when you see these women with all these opinions and all this advice and all of these thoughts on how a relationship should go or how they're not going to be quiet or what they're not going to put up with, usually 9 times out of 10, they don't have a man. And if you do got an extremely opinionated or a woman that always has to be extremely vocal, she probably has a man, but she doesn't respect him, and I can guarantee that he is unhappy. Think I'm lying? Think I'm lying? How many women do you know that have all this advice and all of these stipulations and check boxes, but nobody's signing up to be a part of their program? Why? Why? Because you do way too much of this. You do none of this. You're your own worst enemy. Nobody wants to be with somebody that they cannot teach. Nobody wants to be with somebody that thinks that they know it all. But damn sure nobody wants to be with somebody that does not know when to pick and choose how to shut the up. You want to know about a thriving relationship? Every wife is going to tell you, "I pick and choose my battles. I pick and choose my battles," but y'all don't want to hear that.
Do you pick and choose your battles?
I think both the man and the woman have to pick and choose their
Of course.
battles. I don't think it's a loud woman, has to pick and choose her battles. I think, period, especially if you're married, you're going to always have issues, so you have to know which one.
Well, but I think that's what he's saying, though. He's saying women who are married pick and choose their battles, but women who are single,
they don't.
Everything is a battle, and they're loud about everything.
What you think? Do you think that's true?
I definitely pick and choose my battles now, but I'm also loud.
Yeah.
But I have learned to quiet it.
You don't even know how to say it. She lying.
Okay. The shade of it all. Give us our next clip here.
Okay, so according to this creator, men deal with so much aggression in the world that they need a soft, feminine woman at home. What do you think? Watch this.
Sis, can I share something with you? The reason why so many wives have fire in their home is because you're projecting a very aggressive, loud, and masculine attitude with a man. Men are not attracted to women who are trying to be louder than them, always have to be right, loud, aggressive, confrontational. And ladies, if you're looking for a man and trying to get a husband, all that snapping your head and rolling your eyes and gathering people together, it's not going to help you. Men are looking for a woman that is soft, that is feminine, that knows how to lower her voice, that knows how to talk to them, not in such a confrontational or aggressive mode, but with respect and honor and dignity. See, the problem with our world is that men have to deal through so much every single day, and the last thing they need is more harshness when they get around their wife or their woman. Remember that today. Your core should be soft. Carry on.
Your core should be soft.
I feel like with the right man, maybe.
See, here's the thing. I'm thinking about those men who be like, I like you with your sassy self and that attitude. There are a lot of men out here who like love a woman with a sassy attitude that's loud and that will beat somebody up for them.
Yeah, that's
Those
true.
men exist.
That's
so
true.
when we talk about women being loud, we gotta balance it out with them loud men too.
Yeah.
And what they do or don't bring to the table. But also, we have to balance it out with the men who love them. Because there are some men who love them women, especially the ones that's toxic.
Yeah.
They love them toxic relationships is a thing.
It is a thing. You're right about that. I mean, because like we talked about the quiet man.
Yeah.
You know, if they're not doing the standing up for us or, speaking out, then they want that woman that's going to be able to do that, that's not afraid to be loud and speak up and... so yeah, I guess it just depends on what that person is looking for. We can't generalize and say, oh, women should be this way, we should be this way because men deal with that.
Right.
The man might like that.
Hey, there are some men who love, you could be at a club and a man will be like, can I buy you a drink? I can buy my own damn drink.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like, oh, I like that.
Yeah,
okay,
that's a
an independent woman who could buy her own drink. Baby, I feel you. Where can I get your number? Don't act like men don't like the loud women because they do. Now, whether they like them for a lifetime.
Oh, yeah, that's a little different.
That might be different. Maybe
you
maybe
guys
not.
should call in. Let us know, men. We want to hear from you. Do you like the loud woman? So, 310-369-0400.
Yeah. I would love to hear from the men as to whether you would date a loud woman. Maybe you have one at home.
Oh, yeah.
Who handles everything. I want to hear from you. 310-369-0400. Or you can go ahead and go on our YouTube and watch us on Fox Soul. And that way you can pop up on the Zoom link and we'll see you while we talk to you. Or you could just hit us in the chat like LaToya. We'd love to hear from you, okay? We'll be right back with more Late Night Love.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
Shut the hell up.
You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
I was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
Hey, besties!
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
I get the spiritual moments.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Tammy Mack, and she is successful, Brim. Just successful, right?
Yeah, successful will work.
Successful?
Yeah, we can do that.
She's successful, and we want you to join in this conversation. Tonight's topic is, if you're doing the most, if you're somebody who does the most, you have a big personality, do you find it challenging dating? 310-369-0400, or you can hit us on the chat and talk to us through the chat. You could talk to us live, or you could put your face on the screen and we can see you in the Zoom link. So do big personalities successful lack for other qualities that someone might not have? That's a good one, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because me personally, I like a personality. You can make me laugh. You know, you can carry a conversation. I think that's attractive.
So does a 6 become an 8?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Especially, I like to laugh. Especially if you can make me laugh, we good.
So you just like comedians?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Because, you know, having a personality, that's like building a friendship. So if I can be, you know, a friend, if we can be friends and actually like each other and get along with each other, then yeah, that's attractive.
I would love for men to call, because what I want to know is, women, we can ignore looks completely based off of a man's personality. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely.
We can completely ignore looks based off of a man's personality, but I'm wondering if men can ignore a woman's looks based off of their personality.
I don't think so.
You don't think they can?
No, because they say men are visual. So, no, she got to look good and have a personality.
Well, we got to bring everything to the table.
Yeah.
Everything got to come to the table for us. That's crazy. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I go for the personality first, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Even before the looks. Like, I got to be able to have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
I got to be able to, like, we got to sync. We got to be simpatico.
Right. I agree.
If you have it, love it. Love and flaunt your boldness, according to confidence coach Life Glamzon.
When I started loving my body, not only did I start embracing it, I kept flaunting it. Because at the end of the day, hits and dips, it don't matter. Confidence has always been key for me. So wear the tight dress. It's summertime. Wear the two-piece queen. It's summertime. Don't let this disparity of what you're supposed to be and your beauty standards make you discriminate on your body. Love on it, embrace it. Be more confident in it. You start to love yourself more when you experience bold and expressive colors. And why not make a bold statement? It's worth it.
She's giving me Niecy Nash.
Oh, yeah.
She's giving me Niecy Nash. Speaking of bold and big personalities, Niecy Nash has one of the biggest personalities.
That's true.
And she wears the flower in her head all the time. So, and she definitely wear the tight stuff.
I was about to say curvy and beautiful, got that body.
Curvy and beautiful, for sure, absolutely. And it is interesting because you can be a beautiful woman with no confidence and a not so beautiful woman with all of the confidence in the world, and come across looking better than the beautiful woman.
Yeah, men will gravitate to that.
Yeah,
confidence
it's something
is
about that. Leland is on the line from Culver City. Hi, Leland.
Hi.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
Good.
Fine.
How are you?
What you got for us,
Good,
Leland?
good. I wanted to make a comment on women being too loud or that topic. Basically, what I wanted to say was, I grew up with my mom and my dad in the house. My mom had 5 sisters. They were very what you would call feisty or firecrackers.
Yeah.
And my dad was completely ice. So my mom and dad were fire and ice. The thing with my mom, and he loved for her to be feisty and fiery like that. He loved it. But the thing that I learned, she had to balance where she could do that with him, but be very respectful to him at the same time. And I think that's probably the issue, is balancing that fire with respect.
Oh, wow.
I'm with that. I agree.
Yeah. How did she do that?
I think that when it comes to men, respect is number one, right? Yeah. Successful said, how did she do that? How did she balance it?
I think it's a generational thing. It's kind of like how you hear men talk about and women talk about old school men or old school women, where they had a lot of the tradition, that we don't really follow too much today. So that's what I think had a lot to do with it. But she's still very feisty right now. And she absolutely knew how to balance that.
That's great. Yeah, we need your mama on the line so she can coach us.
Yeah, show us how to do
Tell us
it.
a thing or two. Leland, okay, so since you grew up in the house with a feisty woman who had a big, bold personality, what do you crave in a woman? Is that the type of woman that you gravitate to?
I love the same exact thing. And my father, who was ice, he definitely was the type of man who would step up and protect her or get things done.
Yeah.
So they were like a complete balance of each other.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So
once again, respect is always the key from both sides.
So are you dating now?
I'm in a serious relationship with a beautiful woman who is definitely a firecracker. And she treats me like a king and loves me. But she definitely always likes to tell me that she's my boss at certain times.
But I'm sure she does that privately, because otherwise it would be disrespectful, right?
Yeah, she completely has the balance.
Yeah.
She completely has the balance. It's out there, fellas.
Wow.
Oh, fellas, Leland said it is out there. You can have it all. You can have the feisty sister that respects you, loves you, cares for you, and treats you like a king. Call us up. Be like Leland. Let us hear what you have to say. 310-369-0400. 310-369-0400. Thank you so much, Leland, for that.
Thank you, Leland.
I appreciate it out of Culver City. Thank you. Leland said, I likes me a loud woman, a little feisty, a little firecracker.
Right. See, we knew that they like that. I'm glad we had a man to call in to let us know.
Yeah, because the other woman, she was like, oh, you can't do that. You can't be feisty. You can't. He said, and I think it is very important to listen, right? Escuchar, por favor, that as long as it's balanced with respect.
Exactly. Yeah, respect.
It has to be balanced with respect.
Yeah.
And if you respect your man, it ain't nothing that you have to balance. It ain't nothing really that you have to work for. You respect him, you respect him.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
And that goes both ways,
Absolutely. But it is definitely more important for a man to have respect. I hear that all the time from every man.
That's their biggest thing.
That's their thing, baby. Meet us here in 2 minutes for more Late Night Love.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband.
We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love,
you're mine.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling! From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me?
Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that?
Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
Are back.
Yes. So, Tammy, do you think it's more acceptable for a woman and expected for a woman to have a big, fiery, flashy personality?
Is it expected?
Yeah, or acceptable. Expected and acceptable.
I don't think it's expected.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's expected for a woman to be demure, right? For a woman to be laid back, for a woman to be sexy, mysterious, soft. I think those are more of the adjectives that would describe what is expected of a woman.
Yeah.
And I also think those are accepted from a woman as well.
Yeah.
But,
that is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Like they do, people in general, you know, especially men, think that women are supposed to come like, "Hi, how can I help you? Do you want dinner?" You know, like we're supposed to.
Or either, "Hi, I can't change my tire.
Yeah.
Can you help me?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And then here we come. I got it. Move out the way. I know how to change a damn tire.
I got AAA. I pay for it every month. Why I need you to do it? Exactly.
And then, oh Lord, here we go.
So do you think it's worse than like a man's attitude? Like a man having an attitude? Do you think it's worse?
Like a man do I think a woman having a bold, loud, kind of big personality is worse than a man having it? Well, I already said I like demure men.
Yeah, so if a man like gave you attitude or...
That sounds weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if a man gave me, like, and then you did your shoulders too, you was like, you know, like if a man have an attitude, I'm like, that man probably don't want me.
Right, yeah. That's what I would think too.
I'm probably not who he looking for.
Right, that's what I would think.
But if a man with a big personality, Kevin Hart is a man with a big personality, right? And Eddie Murphy is not.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think I read somewhere where his ex-wife, Nicole Murphy, said that he was very introverted and didn't go out and didn't hang out and do all that. And why should he? He has a bowling alley at the house. He got a tennis court. You know, he made his home, his house everything that you would go out to do, right?
Yeah.
But and I think she said that some of that kind of bothered her, that they never went out and did things together because he was so introverted and he, you know, was laid back and cool. On the other hand, Kevin Hart, you know, he kind of got caught out there with his bold personality and almost lost his wife because of it. So who would I rather, Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart, if we're talking?
Eddie Murphy.
I'm probably going to take Eddie.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to take Eddie.
Yeah. Is that where that song came from? My girl likes to party all the time?
How you know that song successful?
I do work your radio.
Stop! Okay, yes you do. Yes you do. But that song ain't been on the radio in 40 years.
That's true. Okay, so we do have a clip by Grip by Duck and Mix. She likes a little razzle dazzle, but can't take overly performative personalities. Take a listen.
I'm not a hey nor am I a jealous type of female. And that, my friend, is why I avoid people with really big personalities. Damn, it's a word that I'm looking for. But I I'm seeing it being used more so within the gay community when the guys have really big personalities and they be like, you know, like that. Flamboyant. That's it. That's the one. And see, the thing about the flamboyant personality that I don't like is if you are not as socially outgoing and just bubbly, they leave no room for understanding. They're going to automatically chalk you to being jealous of them. Like, I be needing people to understand there are different type of personality traits. I am a very chill person, and I usually attract people that are opposite of me. And I can tolerate those people for a short amount of time. Like, I cannot spend all day with y'all. You're going to drain my energy. Like, you are super funny. I love the personality, but I need it from a distance, okay? It's just too much for me. And a part of me not being able to tolerate it is because with flamboyancy, it's almost like being theatrical all the time. Like, there's just popping of the lips and just overly exaggerated all the time. It's like you're performing. Like, damn, just say it. And don't get me wrong, I dramatize my words sometimes for a little special effect, you know, to deliver a message. But I'm not in character 24/7. And it's almost just like you're not being you. You're not being authentic. You're masking yourself. I think that's where I can't understand it and where it rubs me the wrong way sometimes.
And that's kind of what I was saying earlier. Sometimes maybe you're masking something and people can't get to the true you, the real you, with all of this stuff going on, right?
Yeah.
You have the hair color like Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer is kind of, she's all the time, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
And, you know, doing her thing.
That's true.
Oh, I was like, you gagged me. You know. So,
That's true.
But it's sometimes hard to dig deep into those people.
Yeah.
And when they're in front of, I mean, sometimes it also masks the fact that you're afraid.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree with that. I feel like a lot of times people could use that as a defense mechanism to not let people really get in, you know, to not really see who they are because they're trying to hide, you know, whatever they may be going through or maybe not loving who they really are and think that this is what's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And then when she said it feels like a performance, it very much does feel like a performance.
Yeah, to everybody.
And I think it is a performance most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Especially from performers.
Yeah.
And I don't know about those that are not performers, but I think they live in the land of performing. You know, even if you're not in the industry, you become the star of your neighborhood or the star of your school or the star. You become a star in a whole different way. So there are definitely pros and cons to these big personalities. We're getting very close to the end of Late Night Love. Let's take a break and come right back.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
Like, it's a spiritual moment.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
Welcome back to Late Night Love. Okay, Tammy, we've been having great conversation.
Big fun.
Night. Yes,
Big
so
fun
much
with
fun.
the Richie.
So what do you think is the takeaway from tonight's conversation?
Well, the takeaway is that men do like women with big personalities.
Yeah.
That's a takeaway.
They do.
But also, they like the women with big personalities who can still respect and honor them as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think also, dimming your light, that's a thing for people who are not confident within themselves. So being loud is not necessarily a bad thing. Just got to make sure you know the time and the place, but never dim your light.
No, don't dim your light. But sometimes, the sun does set sometimes.
It does.
The sun does set.
Yeah.
And allow time for the moon to do its thing.
Right.
So keep that in mind.
That is so true.
Here we have a caller, Jay, from Akron. Jay is from Akron. Hey, Jay.
Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all beautiful women doing?
Good.
Thank you for the compliment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's your question, Jay?
About the big mouth. The spicy women.
Oh, you like spicy
women?
women?
Attitude than you? No, I like a quiet one because I'm quiet myself.
Oh, so how
At the
y'all
right
talk?
time,
Success will say, how do y'all talk?
Yes, I'm quiet at the right time. But I had a dilemma with this one lady I had met online. I didn't have nothing to do, so I met her online, and we decided to date. So I dated her, took her out to Olive Garden, and she's got a big mouth. She cussing at the waitress, so they about to fight. I said, we got to get out of here. I can't take that.
Why was she cussing at the waitress, Jay? Why was she cussing? Because what?
Because she said the lady was looking at me, and I'm supposed to been her date and all this, but I've never even seen a lady in my life. So
Jay said we got to go.
I was gonna pay for her dinner.
I
was gonna pay for her dinner, but she didn't want me to pay. She said she didn't want to eat there, so she let me eat my food, and then we left. She said she wanted to get something at Mr. Heroes. So we went to Mr. Heroes, and there's this guy, he's using the bathroom on the side of the building. And she wants to run her big mouth cussing at him and asking why is he using the bathroom and this and that. So the guy pulls out a gun, so we got to dash out of there.
So, Jay, I'm confused. Jay.
Yes.
You took her to Olive Garden and she didn't want to go on a date? Oh, you went on a date and you took a woman somewhere that she didn't want to go?
No, she was game to go to Olive Garden to eat, but she got into it with the waitress.
Oh, and she didn't want to eat there anymore?
No.
Oh, so she was like, oh, hell no, we ain't fit to eat here no more. You looking at my date like you lusting after him?
Yeah.
Did I get her? Did I get her?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So she just destroyed my whole day.
Oh.
So how did
She
y'all
got a
meet?
gun pulled on us. Oh my God.
Oh. She's I'm so sorry, Jay, that you had that experience.
Yeah, you didn't see any red flags at the beginning?
That was the beginning.
Oh, because some women put on the suit. They could be the beautifulest woman in the world. She was all nice, and when we got to Olive Garden, everything just changed.
So you was looking at the booty.
So you ain't get to get your breadsticks.
See, I was on the
something.
Then you saw the personality.
You ain't get to get your breadsticks, man. You ain't when she had a big booty? Is that what he said? She had a big booty?
Oh, she was
you know what BBD say? Never trust a big butt and a smile.
Yeah, he did
say
that.
I believe that now.
So now you like a mute after that experience.
Yeah, now you don't want him to talk at all.
You ain't gotta say
Not
nothing.
at all.
Thank you so much, Jay.
You is. Yes, I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Appreciate the phone call.
Have a blessed one.
Man, I'd be mad. I went to Olive Garden, couldn't get my my breadsticks.
Because don't they got the endless pasta bowls?
Oh yeah, they got a line. What's that trio? That famous trio they got over there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to sit there the whole time.
Let me come back, Tammy. Come back. Come back. In today's world, you can't even take nobody to. If you can't take them to the Cheesecake Factory, you definitely can't take them to the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
So she might have been mad that they was at the Olive Garden from the get. I don't know. Miss Lagan gives a giggle with this little clip.
Oh, he pushed me. Whoa, dang y'all, he pushed me. Oh, cause who is you talking to? Get out of my seat. Move. Dang up. Y'all stink. Y'all need to start putting on some deodorant or something. Miss Lagan, they stink. Why we gotta do group work? I can read this book by myself. This junk already boring. Oh, I miss my man. Let's go. Dang. No, I'm just trying to figure out who you talking to. I ain't say nothing to you. I ain't say nothing to you. First of all, what you not finna do is clock no tea up over here. His big head, watermelon head, so. Ain't you always got something to say? I'm ready to go. Shut up. It's cold in here. Why y'all got it so cold? My God, bro. Bro. Ready to go, man. No, because they had jumped my little cousin too, so then that's why we was out there fighting in the first place. Like, you better clock the right tea because I'm not the one. I'm finna leave this class. Y'all so shut up.
I love her. She's clearly a teacher. She got him. I thought it was just one. She got him though. She was so good.
She did.
She was so good, man.
Yeah.
So the big personalities, are they started from home? Are they started when you come out of the womb? Or do you develop them as you get older? Like, where does this big person, are they groomed? Are you groomed to have a big personality?
Yeah, I think it can be nurture and nature. Your environment, all of that stuff. You know, if you're watching that and you see that personality at home, you know, if that's how mom is, or, you know, big sister or whoever, and it's acceptable at home, then why not bring it to school?
Yeah.
And then it circulates through your life. School, work, everything.
Yeah. Well, you know, what's interesting now is you can have a big personality and be in your neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. But now your big personality, it's interesting to see all of the big personalities of the world because of the internet, right?
Yeah.
So, I can remember big personalities in my high school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining I was one. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. I wasn't really I don't have a big personality, I don't think.
Oh. I mean, it's work for you, like it's your career.
And you lie to yourself too. You lie to us and yourself. But yeah, I don't think my personality is big. Mm-hmm. I think I'm an actress, and so I act.
Yeah.
So I don't know that. But I wouldn't be the person to say that. Somebody else would have to say, yes, you got a big. Cause I don't know. I just know I'm being
You're
me.
Yeah,
right?
That makes sense.
So I don't know if it's big. Because if we're talking about Jennifer Lewis, if we're talking about Keke Palmer, if we're talking about Niecy Nash,
right?
I don't have a big personality.
Compared to them, yeah. No, I totally get that. I totally get that, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the barometer is on big personalities, but I will say this, and I'm sure you could attest to this too in your own life. Mm-hmm. We ain't missing out on no men.
Oh, right. That's a fact.
I have not been not dated because my personality was too big.
Right.
Or whatever this personality is.
Right.
Ain't nobody saying, you too much.
Yeah, but I like what you said, too. Like, I don't really know either, because some people can say, oh, you seem, a little quiet, but then my friends are like, girl, she is not quiet. You don't know her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Get
I guess
to know me. I'm going to flip the switch on you. Remember they did that trend?
Right.
I like to flip the switch. Right. Flip. She going to flip it on you.
Right.
You're lucky she married because you're going to be fooled.
Seriously.
We made it to the final clip of the night. The end of Late Night Love is after the break, so come back.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
Shut the hell up.
You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling! From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
Hey, it's your girl Carolina Sanchez, and the Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
Oh, go ahead. You got me laughing. I can't do it.
All right, welcome back to Late Night Love. I'm Successful with Tammy Mack. We be having too much fun. Okay, so the Stitch featuring creator Miss Kenny will bliss the big personality folks. Take a look.
God bless beautiful women with big personalities who are having to exist in small-minded spaces.
Amen.
God bless bubbly babes with big, bright lights that people are constantly trying to put out. And I hope you get a smidgen of a break from being perceived.
Yes.
I hope your light blinds the people who want to put it out before you ever decide to dim it.
Yes.
I hope every time somebody turns their nose up to you or makes a face without realizing that you saw them make a face at you for your personality and who you are, I hope every time that happens, your confidence grows 10 times.
Yes,
I hope
friend.
you eventually find a space where you're not just appreciated for your likenesses and similarities to the people in those spaces, but I hope you are accepted for your differences and the things that are unique about you, the exact things that make people want to dig out your light and dim it and crush it and turn it off.
Yes, friend.
I hope you never come home another day feeling like you are too much for a space or not enough.
My God.
I hope you overcome that feeling of thinking that you are sharing too much of yourself, because every time you open up, there's always somebody there who's trying to make you feel small. God bless the beautiful babes with big, bubbly, bright personalities who people love to try to diminish, figure out, and sabotage.
Ooh, thank you for this, friend.
Because of their own insecurity.
I've never had that problem, I have to be honest.
Really?
No, I've never had anybody in my life that tried to dim my light.
Yeah.
I've never had anybody, and let me just say this, that I know of.
Yeah,
Because, you know, people will talk behind your back and tell other people, yeah, she be always doing the most. But I've never witnessed or had the inkling that someone was saying I was too much, I was too big, I was not enough. I like to surround myself with the energy that I put out.
Exactly, yeah.
And so that whole post, I get it. I get that. But I think that people pay too much attention to the negativity that comes into their world.
Yeah, to what other people think.
Yeah. And so if someone ever thought I was doing the most,
right.
Oh, except for the lady in the gym that my program that I talked to you about earlier. But I wouldn't have known that had he not told us, right? I did a whole book about it.
Oh, yeah.
Black women are too loud, yet not loud enough. So make sure you get it on Amazon. It's a book about the thoughts of Black women, the thoughts about their men, the thoughts about their heartbreak, the thoughts about their family, the thoughts that they have inside of themselves that they don't really get out. about how they truly feel, how we truly feel. So you'll love the book. It's a poetry book. Black women are too loud, yet not loud enough. So please do grab it on Amazon if you please. Successful.
Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing
been
it.
so dope to work with you tonight. So thank you so much for being here
Thank you, Tammy.
and
I love
sharing
working with you.
the light with me.
Yes,
sharing
together.
your light with me. Also, thanks to Brice D. Vic. He was a charm as well.
Yeah.
So, Brice, thank you so much. And when you're in LA, we're coming to your show. So
Yes.
do not ignore our DM, sir. And thank you for watching Late Night Love. We appreciate the love that you show us. That chat was full tonight,
Oh,
baby.
yeah, they was going back and forth, too, in
That
the chat.
chat was full tonight.
Yes.
You heard me? The chat was full, and we'll be here tomorrow, same time. So make sure you're logging on to Fox Soul for Late Night Love. The Listening Lounge is next. And on Fox Soul. So make sure you're tuning in to the Listening Lounge. I'm Tammy Mack. She is successful. And together, we were hosts on Late Night Love.
Welcome to Fox Soul's The Listening Lounge, where you come to find your favorite new audiobooks that will leave you inspired and wanting more. I'm your host, Derica Abraham. This week, we're showcasing Elliot Connie and Adam Frower's Change Your Questions, Change Your Future, a practical and hopeful guide that teaches readers how to